Hey guys, welcome back to Hyrule Warriors Part 12. This is the Temple of Souls. Temple of Link, more like it. I really like the music in this level. It's kind of Castlevania-ish. Sorry, I was listening to the music. That's a fucking cool ass tune. I'm gonna see if I can find it somewhere. I'd like to find the whole soundtrack if I could, but it doesn't look like... I don't think they released it. I noticed too, these videos, for some reason, when I upload them to YouTube, they have some screen tear. And I'm not sure why, because the actual game itself has no screen tear that I noticed. But for some reason the videos do, and I am not sure why. The only thing I can figure is it must be somewhere where I'm rendering the videos in 720p, 60 frames a second. And I don't know, something with that, like whenever there's frame rate, because the frame rate does vary here and there on the game. But, so, I mean, that might have something to do with it, I'm not entirely sure. But it's just something I noticed, and it kind of bugs me, but it's kind of too late now to go back and redo 11 videos that like 5 people are watching. And I searched around on YouTube, and it seems like other people are having that issue too, so it's not just me. So as much as it kind of irritates me, I think I'll just leave it where it's at. I gotta quit listening to the music. I keep kind of zoning out listening to it. It's a fucking catchy ass tune, man. I'm telling you. This area, once you get inside, is very almost kind of cut and paste for the Sacred Temple. I was a little watching this video and the Sacred Temple video back to back. I was a little shocked at how similar the areas look. So that's kind of... But I guess that's something... comes with the territory, I guess, with these particular games. So now it varies a little bit. Wolf Link. I didn't really get to look around here too much when I played this segment, so I missed some of the statues. Took them guys out pretty quick. Okay, looking at it now, maybe, for some reason, the game feels faster than this to me. There is some frame dips here and there, but I guess it is only, it's locked at 30 frames per second. Now there's some discrepancy amongst people. There's no official word as to what the frame rate is for the game, but I don't know, it feels a lot more responsive, and it doesn't quite look like 30 to me. But I don't know. It just doesn't feel like 30 frames per second. But I mean, it's been a while since I played a 30 frames per second game, so maybe it's not as vast of a difference as I thought it was. I know playing Borderlands 2 on my PC at 60, and then going back and playing the PlayStation 3 version, it was like, oh my god. But it doesn't feel... Unless they did... When Ninja Theory made Devil May Cry, and their console version was 30 frames per second, they did something. I forget the actual technique that they did, but it was like a fake 60 FPS, and I can't think of what the hell the technique was that they called it, but they tricked you into making it feel like 60, but it wasn't. So I don't know if they were smart enough to try that with this game or not, but I don't know. I'll have to pay attention a little bit more next time I play it. The Dark Link. Seems like the only thing they've taken from The Adventure of Link that they've managed to squeeze into more Zelda games since then. Although that was about the only thing good about the Water Temple and Ocarina of Time. Don't worry, there's more Dark Links. A lot more. Of course, then he wants to show up. Couldn't find the right angle on this stupid BMOS, so I just kind of said the hell with it. And Why? It's not like you're gonna keep up. It cracks me up when they're like, I'm gonna have to work harder to keep up, because they don't. They're terrible. Been messing around with some different setups for recording, to record different things, try to expand content too, since and had some audio issues, but I think I got that all worked out. So I think my next paycheck, I have a lot of overtime on it. I'm gonna do some Christmas shopping for my boy and my parents, and then if I have any money left over, I think maybe it might be time to finally purchase Skyward Sword, because I really want to play that game, I ain't gonna lie. So yeah, I think that's gonna be what I'm gonna do. Although, how about, I'm a little pissed because I dug out my Wii because I couldn't get my SD card. It wouldn't. My Wii U said that I couldn't. It wouldn't read the games on it because it said it wouldn't play them on this console. So I was like, all right, whatever. So I dug out my Wii. I stuck the SD card in there, and it won't read them here, and this is stupid. Getting personal here for a second. The first Wii U I had, my wife and I had, we bought from Best Buy or whatever, and I transferred my eShop purchases from the Wii to the Wii U, and then that, because it just made sense to do that. Well, then, when we divorced, I went through all the steps to take my Netflix information and everything like that off the Wii U, and I just, like an idiot, assumed that it took my Nintendo profile, or my, whatever they call it, your profile off of there and everything like that, which, I mean, it did. I mean, I formatted the system after I was done getting everything off there. But once your profile is linked to a system, you can't, like, unlink it apparently, or something stupid. But I mean, now it's kind of a moot point. I didn't have that many Virtual Console games on it, and it's not anything I'm gonna lose sleep over. Kind of stupid, I think, in a way, but you know, it is what it is. But that just goes back to Nintendo's, like, irrational fear of everything and anything and everything being piratable, and they just, like, freak out and put so many copy protections. Well, that's why the N64 had cartridges instead of discs, because they were so afraid of pirating and piracy back then that with cartridges you couldn't, so that's why they went with cartridges on the N64, and they just kind of go a little overboard at times. But whatever, it is what it is. I guess now I got a empty SD card I can use. So there's that. Now we're gonna go kick Ganondorf's ass. I am going to go back and destroy that Beamos one of these days, just for how bad he pissed me off. He didn't really bother me so much while I was playing the game, but watching this video he irritates me. So I must go back and have my revenge. I thought I immediately went and fought Ganondorf after that cutscene. I guess not. I do have to come back here and get those, either here in Skyloft and fight more moblins and get the moblin flanks for some of my badges that I need. Should be popping in any minute now. Huh. I forgot about that. They could shoot that cone out like that instead of just like having an area of effect. And I ain't gonna lie, that's kind of creepy that Fi calls him Master. I think that was an Ocarina of Time Link statue. There was the locking on wonkiness again. Ganondorf was like right next to me and it locks onto a moblin. Whoa. Ganondorf kind of went down like a chump, but I'm sure he'll be going all uber badass during the final encounter. Looking forward to playing as him. See how that turns out, but we're going to end this video here since our mission is finished, and we got one more for the epilogue, and then we'll do Ganon's chapters, and then we should have the end of the game. So, but like always, guys, I want to thank you all for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.